In the previous class, we are discussed the two cases of Faraday experiment and his electromagnetic induction principle. Those are when conductor is stationary, the magnetic field is changing magnetic field or time varying magnetic field. Case 2 is when conductor is moving, the magnetic field is stationary. That means now we will explain the case 1 of Faraday electromagnetic induction is, see here ma, when a stationary conductor cuts the changing magnetic flux or time varying magnetic flux, then the induced EMF is called statically induced EMF. Statically induced EMF. This statically induced EMF is also called transformer EMF because of the above action takes place in transformer. So now we will go for the expression for statically induced EMF. Expression for statically induced EMF. This is very important expression. This will lead to the conclusion of Maxwell's fourth equation. So see here ma, let N is equal to number of turns of a coil or conductor, phi is equal to flux linking with the coil, S is equal to surface area of coil. So now B is equal to time varying magnetic field or flux density in Weber per meter square, and the flux is in Webers, the surface is in meter square. So now here, according to Faraday's second law, that is the induced EMF in a coil or conductor is directly proportional to the rate of change of flux linkages. That is, E is proportional to d phi by dt, then E is equal to minus N into d phi by dt, which is equation number 1. So, where d phi by dt is the rate of change of flux linkages and minus sign indicates that the direction of induced EMF. The direction of induced EMF according to the Lenz law. So then for n is equal to 1, E is equal to minus d phi by dt volts. So the total flux in a coil phi is equal to closed surface integral of b bar dot ds bar, closed surface integral of b bar dot bs bar Webers. So then we know that E is equal to closed line integral of E bar dot dl bar from work done on a moving point charge, which is equation number 4 here. Then substituting equation 3 in equation 2, we get E is equal to minus d by dt of closed surface integral of b bar dot ds bar, where b bar dot ds bar is equal to the dot product between two vectors is a BDS. When theta is equal to 0, cos 0 is equal to 1, then we can remove the dot product, it is BDS. So then E is equal to minus, if d by dt means it is outside from the integration, then it is constant. But magnetic field is not a constant here, which is a changing magnetic field, time varying magnetic field. That's why which is dou by dt of BDS, dou by dt of BDS here. So because of field is not constant, d by dt is equal to dou by dou t, which is equation number 5. Substituting equation number 5 in equation 4, we get E is equal to closed line integral of EDL is equal to minus dou by dou t of BDS integral. It is closed surface, which is equation number 6, which is called integral form of Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction. Integral form of Faraday's electromagnetic induction. Integral form of Faraday's electromagnetic induction. So next we know that from Stokes theorem, closed line integral of E bar dot dl bar is equal to closed surface integral of curl of E bar ds bar. So then, which is equation, the continuation equation number 7, substituting equation 7 in equation 6, we get closed surface integral of curl of E bar dot ds bar is equal to minus surface integral of dou by dou t of BDS. BDS is nothing but B bar dot BS bar. BBS is nothing but B bar dot DS bar. Right. So it is observed that from equation 8, curl of E bar is equal to minus dou B by dou T. Curl of E bar is equal to minus dou B bar by dou T. So which is called the point form or differential form. Which is called the point form or differential form of Faraday's electromagnetic induction. Or which is also called as Maxwell's fourth equation in point form or differential form. So and equation 6 is called integral form of Maxwell's fourth equation. So this is very important question. This is also called as Maxwell's equation for time varying magnetic fields. Up to now in the up to fourth unit we are discussed 3 Maxwell's equation. Those are for static electromagnetic fields. But here this is the Maxwell's equation for time varying electromagnetic fields.